Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, what is going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now.
Yes, sir.
Coming to you live and direct with episode 365 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to everybody tuning in on the Dual Podcast, YouTube, and Facebook right now, and everybody is tuning in throughout the week on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, the TuneIn Radio app. No whooshka.
None.
Wherever, however, you get your podcast. Want to thank y'all for tuning in this week. See the good brother to the night in the YouTube feed. What's up, pimping?
What's happening
out there in Indy? I think they I can't remember. No,
they got their ass whooped.
Yeah, I know, but Indy's still good though. And they,
y'all lost to PJ Walker.
I'm just saying, but I'm gonna shout out the Pacers too, because the Pacers been balling. To be honest,
we got different views on how we show love to people we rock with. If I rock with you, I'm gonna give you this business. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers ain't had no business in the goddamn in-season tournament.
Hey, man, come on, man.
No, that's an up and coming team. It's always a team like that every couple years, and they always right in the Cavs' way. Out of nowhere, here the damn Pacers come.
Yeah.
Now they scoring 150 points a damn game.
Yeah, but I don't know. It'll all even out. But yeah, man. Again, thank you to everybody tuning in this week, man. No Playboy this week. He'll be back next week. I know we already got a guest lined up for next week. We were talking about a guest this week. Didn't shake out, but we got a guest lined up for next week. That's already, unless something happens, that'll be popping next Sunday. So Dev, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man. Another win. Victory Sunday.
Feeling real good.
I'll take it, man.
Feeling real Flaccavelli-ish, you know what I'm saying? Illuminati all through your motherfucking body. It blow like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? Come with me. Flaccavelli, baby.
Yeah, man.
Joe Flacco,
you know,
man.
we might as well give it a little bit of time real quick. You know what I said? I said professional quarterbacking, man. That's all it is, man. It's sometimes sports is easier than what people make it out to be.
Yeah.
And people overthink a lot of things, but to be honest, man, it's just a professional quarterback, man. That's the easiest way to put it.
That's all it is.
And a good defense. That obviously helps too.
Yeah, of course. It was beautiful to see, man. Really, really good win today. It was team was undefeated on the road. The Jacksonville Jaguars were. So
yeah. Good team. Good team.
How many more good teams they got to beat before we just, you know what I mean? It's a good football team down there in the Lakefront, boy. That's a good football team, man. Yeah. It's a good football team. So excited to see what happens the rest of the season, man. I'm a person that just loves sports. So, yeah, I want my team. I think being a Browns fan and a Cavs fan and an Indians/Guardians fan forever, we're not fans of our teams because some people become fans of their teams because their teams win championships. So
it's easy to be a Patriots fan when you had Tom Brady for damn near 20 years.
You see a team win a championship, like, oh, that team wins.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of sports. So whether my team wins a championship or not, I enjoy it. I really do enjoy watching my team win games, though. So
that's fine.
It's been an enjoyable season to win more than you lose. The playoff destiny is in their own hands at this point.
Pretty much.
They win out or they win more than they lose down the stretch. They make the playoffs.
They got 4 games left.
So,
two wins should get you in.
Yeah, but
I would prefer 3.
Yeah, Brainstorm he's very cautious when it comes to the Browns. I just look at the rest of the games on the schedule and I don't see a guaranteed loss. I see a way obviously, we just beat the Jaguars who was undefeated on the road. I mean, there's nobody left on the schedule better than the Jaguars. There's nobody better than the 49ers.
It's not.
So, not even in the same ballpark as the 49ers. Not even – we got the Bears, Jets, and Bengals without Joe Burrow left on our schedule.
I'm just taking every Sunday as it is. That's all. People could be mad.
Fuck
but
that.
Take every Sunday as it is. I mean, shit, Cincinnati's quarterback them been out there looking like the second coming.
They also played the
two
Colts
games.
and who they played.
They played Jacksonville on Monday.
They played Jacksonville.
So I don't know. We'll see. But next week is winnable.
This team went to the Super Bowl 2 years. It's a good. It's the thing. Like these some good teams, man. The Bengals are a good team.
You got Chicago next week, which is a winnable game, man.
Winnable.
Yeah, it's a winnable game. What you want me to say? It's guaranteed.
Winnable.
It's a winnable game.
That's like a 3-year-old walking in. Like I could probably beat them up. Yes, I would say the Bears are winnable.
Yeah,
I would say a loss to the Bears down the stretch. You got playoffs on the line would be catastrophic.
Yeah, at home.
At home?
Too, yeah, at home. Yeah.
Would be catastrophic.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
So I feel like the Texans game is winnable. You know what I'm saying? Like they're vulnerable right now. They got it. You know what you call it? Got his head knocked off today.
Who?
CJ.
Oh, for real?
He missing his number one wide receiver. Yeah, he was out. He got knocked out the game. They lost 30-6. They got their ass.
Oh, I ain't know he got knocked out.
Jets.
Oh yeah, I ain't know he got knocked out the game. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
It was a big time win for the Browns, man. So
we'll take it.
Anyway,
we'll take it. All right.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. It's coming up on the Christmas time, so we everything's kind of winding down at work a little bit for the year. I mean, it's like a last push to get our practices and our providers to hit their numbers that they need to get to and stuff like that. But so it's a little hectic up there right now. But outside of that, man, it's all good.
I ain't gonna get into too much of your business at work, but they got like numbers, like they got a hit of people seeing or something.
Yeah, no, it's not really seen.
Like, what if nobody gets sick?
It's just like because I work in our department that we're in or whatever. It's just like you have metrics that we need people to hit to kind of for goals where they get incentives, but it's all relative to what like we're in a lot of different plans with insurance companies where they want you to get your patients to a certain level of healthy is the best way to put it. And so you set metrics. So it's like say breast cancer screening. So if you got people that fall into this metric that should be getting the screening, we need a certain percentage of them to be getting this screening done.
I got you.
Colorectal screening or something like that, or annual wellness visits, things like that. So that's what I work with practices and providers to try to help them get to these metrics and different things like that. So,
I got you.
And ultimately, long term, it's worth it because if you're getting these things done, hopefully preventative screening, things like that, and care, your people should be healthier. It's costing the insurance companies less money, obviously, to treat them. It's costing us less money to treat them. It's costing the people less money to go and be treated. It's all cyclical in a sense, But
all right, makes sense.
Yeah. So, but it's the last push, to get to the end of the year. Like you said, you coming up on winter break and stuff like that. So everybody's in that last little push to get things done. So like I said, it's a good week. Went to the shooting range yesterday. Shout out to Playboy. He ain't here, but he met us up there yesterday. Went to the shooting range yesterday. Had to take the couple toys out and start putting some rounds through.
I had talked to the missus. You inspired me a couple weeks ago. I was gonna get her something for Christmas, but I had to talk to her first because that would have been that's a hell of a shock on Christmas morning to open up a pistol. Ho ho ho!
So what are you saying, Todd?
Yeah, but we just gonna just get our go buy some. You know what I'm saying? Go to the range.
Go together.
Yeah.
I mean, they say that's the best way to do it anyway, because I know even years ago when I first started looking for stuff when I was still living in South Carolina, they was like, go put it in your hand, pause. You got to see how it feels. It got to be, because it's got to be comfortable to you. If it ain't comfortable, you ain't never going to be comfortable shooting it. So that's a good thing to kind of go out with her, go to a place and see how she like it. Does she like the weight of it? Is the barrel of it nice and stuff like that? That's probably a good thing. Yeah, that would be. She
be jumping when she shoot it?
Huh?
She be jumping when she shoot it?
Oh, no, she ain't go. She ain't even go
one,
yesterday. My sister-in-law wound up going yesterday, but Corlicia ain't go yesterday. She'll go on the next time through. Hers is simple though, because I shot it yesterday. That little 22 is just like it ain't no recoil. I mean that shit is like So if I know you somebody thinking about getting like something like that for Leah, I think she'll love it. To be honest, it ain't got nothing.
No
now,
kickback, no nothing.
Yeah, really don't. It's really lightweight, easy to handle. I think it's something like that is perfect for them.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was cool. You know, like I said, so anyway, so did I ask how the week was?
No, I mean mine was all right, man. It was like I said, we getting ready for break, so like everything right now is pointing towards Friday, man. I just got to get to Friday. I think everybody is
A little burnt out.
Yeah, man. The burnout is crazy. So I need Christmas break more than anything I probably ever I need it bad.
So I mean, y'all ain't going nowhere on the break neither. Y'all gonna be in town and everything.
No, yeah, we chilling. So Alyssa be up here a few days in the break. She'll be here for Christmas. So
She staying the whole 2 weeks.
She got to go back a little early because she got volleyball practice.
Okay.
The older she get, the more stuff she be having going on.
Makes sense.
The
That makes
less
sense.
like, you know what I'm saying, the less time she can just sit and chill like when she was 12 or something.
Yeah, that makes sense now. I mean, even with Amir, it's like we trying to plan a trip next summer, and I'm like, oh, we need to try to take it at this time so we can try to get them back for football practice and stuff like that before that kick in, completely. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but no, man, it was been a cool week. Like the little one, the youngest, Mackenzie, she got accepted to the National Honor Society this week, man.
Man, she out here doing what the hell she wanted.
Yeah, man. She on the she's part of the school math competition where they go around the different schools and they like compete in math competition. So she part of the math competition. She got accepted to the National Honor Society. So I got to like set up some like volunteer opportunities for her. Like we gonna go there, donate our time at like the food bank, stuff like that, because she got to do 15 community service hours.
By when?
By like May something.
Oh, so it ain't nothing.
Yeah, no, we got more than enough time.
Okay, yeah,
we gonna start over the break.
Kalisha just said she been looking for like volunteer opportunities. She said she really hadn't seen anything around here. I'm like, it's got to be something. It's holiday season.
So I'll let, if I find something, I'll let you know.
Okay,
let her know because we got to get her into doing some stuff.
All right.
But yeah, it was a cool week, man. Nothing too crazy. Just getting ready for break, man. Like I said, done Christmas shopping, so that's out the way. Just waiting to get stuff and wrap stuff. That's it. But yeah, man. Just chilling, man. That's about it.
That lead me to my first question. I saw this online this week where it said, at your age, what's the perfect gift? And so at your age, and I'm not in the Facebook right now, but at your age, if anybody's in the Facebook too or whatever, like what's the perfect gift at your age right now? Because I started thinking, the first thing I think is like time or,
I was about to say
quiet or something like that. But that's like,
that's a gift.
Is that a cop out?
No.
By saying time or quiet, alone time or something?
Time right now, man. I don't. Fuck you. I'm about to say I don't want to get deep. We on a podcast. Shit, it's where you go to get deep.
Yeah.
It was like I got my appointment on Tuesday for my kidney appointment where I'm gonna go get my medicine and be straight. But the older you get, the more time is valuable. The more you realize you don't have all day, every day. Time it's a cop out when you're younger, but I mean it's really the ultimate gift you can get. The ability to be able to comfortably have time is a luxury. Everybody don't have that, man. Some people got, they got time because they in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like some people got time, and time can be a negative. To have a positive time, to have the ability to be able to unplug from the world and still have shelter and financially okay, and people that love you and care about you that'll be there when you're done with whatever quiet time this is about to be. That's a luxury, man. Yeah. So.
And time is multifaceted too. Like you said, all those things you said, like, and that leads into peace and not having a rush about this, and not having to always stress because you got to go do this and you got to go do that. So I think it's multifaceted.
Because time says if you have time to chill or relax or unload or unplug, that says if you're doing it correctly, that everything else is relatively okay. That's what it's saying, and that says a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you wake up like today. Leah went to like at home or something, this store with her friends,
Yeah,
And-
she was there yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? What's there?
She went out to take something back to somewhere. She's like, oh, well, at home across the street. So I
Oh,
think I'm
my
just going to go
God.
walk through at home real quick.
And I didn't even question it. I just said, okay, it must be a thing. But and then Mackenzie went over to play with her friend, her like Leah's friend's daughter is Mackenzie's best friend. So they left. I pretty much watched the whole game at the crib.
Okay.
But like, I got up, I cooked breakfast, then I watched the game, and like halfway through, I put a load in the washer. Then I ordered some wings. Then by the time the wings got here and I ate, the clothes was done. I put them in the dryer. It was just. Then by the time the game was over, I could hop in the shower and my clothes was dry, and it was just so. That's priceless.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're not stressed. You're not looking up your none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that is definitely for males, I believe, because it's like that. And I know it's not like this all the time. But oh God, because it's gonna make women mad, man. I'm not. That's not what I mean.
Ah,
though.
fuck it. We only got a couple shows left this year. Piss them all off.
You ever seen that internet? It's a meme, but it's a video where the dude and this girl are in Target, and he like, okay, it's an exit over here to the left.
Oh, the thing with just the thing where it's like women like,
And
oh,
she like,
me
making my way
me
downtown,
turning my
walking.
brain off because I'm with my husband or my man or whatever. Yeah.
I think women's brains are always moving, just like ours. But sometimes ours can be moving at an intensity level that is
it don't match what they're.
it's kind of off the charts.
Yeah.
Like when we're in that moment, when we are thinking, we're not thinking about a lot of frivolous stuff. So very rarely is a dude, your woman just out of y'all could be watching the show and out of nowhere she'll be like, we gotta go and get a rug for the bathroom. He's like, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? Like our brains.
We was watching the action movie, niggas. 55 niggas just got killed. What are you talking about? Oh, you know what?
We need cups. Like what? Nigga, what?
We watching John Wick. John Wick done killed 39,000 people in the first 20 minutes of this goddamn movie. But okay, yeah, we
need more bows.
Yeah.
But when we do think it's at an intense level, we're only thinking about like these, and it's our own fault. We're only thinking about these like crazy intense situations. You know what I'm saying? So like when we shut our brain off, we want to shut it all the way off and shut it down. So time, I think, is number one. But the ultimate, just if you just want to go cliche, ultimate gift. Damn, man. For guys, what would an ultimate gift for us be? It would have to be something like,
or just for you, like for you.
Oh, just for me in
just
particular?
for you. Yeah. What's the perfect gift for you?
A very plush, like solidly made, you can let the legs up on it, recliner. Like one of them recliner, I mean not recliner, but sectional. And you sit down in it and you like sink into the motherfucker.
Like perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Not leather, because your face gonna get stuck to it.
No, perfect. Yeah.
But like a perfect fabric. It's plush. You sit in it. You can take a nap in that motherfucker. Like a.
You ain't got to move.
I want the like top of the line living room sectional. Like.
Okay.
I know I'm getting old.
I'm about to say
that
nigga ain't saying, "Oh, give me a Tesla." With
No,
no.
cool.
No.
A top and bottom dresser. Dresser. Top and bottom. This could be even worse. Washer and dryer set. I want the stackable washer and dryer right on top of each other to clear up space. Oh,
I love that in our place.
I want that so bad.
I love
man.
that.
I walked in, I was like, God, these motherfuckers. I want one so bad. But top of the list is a like plush, just body sink into it sectional. Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it too. For me, I mean, I agree with everything you're saying. I feel like for one, it's funny because the older you get, like the first thing we start thinking about, like even looking at some of the comments in here, like Carlisha talking about student loans being paid off. Leo was talking about like relaxing and stuff like that. It's just like the older we get, like it's all practical or whatever. So, but the perfect gift, if I'm not being practical, man, at my age, it's just kind of along those lines. But it's just, I would love a whole ass, dope ass, like home theater set up, like in my basement. Because that's where the fuck I'm going to be. The house is bought now, nigga. That's where the fuck I'm going to be. So if I know I'm going to be down there watching games, and if I know I'm going to be down there watching movies and stuff, then that's where I want to be. I mean, Carlisha was down there on Friday. We sat there watching the movie and stuff. Like, that's where we go. I want to have that shit set up so plush. I mean, the surround sound shit and the walls and the ceiling and stuff. I mean, so it's the same thing goes with that too. If you want to put the whole sectional type, like the comfortable shit, I just want that to be like the space that it's like, yo, I go down here, nigga. I ain't. Yeah, hey.
I see y'all.
I got a bathroom down
there. That's what I'm about to say. A room next to a bathroom. Listen, my day is planned out. I need to have a bathroom within 50 feet of my person. Okay?
Look.
That's the problem with my first floor at a house is there's no bathroom on the first floor. The bathroom's on the second floor and in the basement. So every single day.
Oh, I ain't paying attention to that.
Yeah, so it's a bathroom on the second floor, bathroom downstairs. So every time I come in the house, I got to make a decision because wherever I'm going to be is where I'm at. Because I refuse to be in the living room, and now I got to make this decision to walk up or down the stairs to the bathroom. That's a crazy.
Because why you gonna sit and do that constantly?
No, I'm not doing that.
I get it. So you either gonna go upstairs and chill, or you hit the basement.
Downstairs and
okay, I get it. Yeah,
that's it. But yeah, and then did I talk about the man cave last week?
I know you said that. What you mean about it?
I gave it up.
Well, I was going to ask you like what the process, where the progress on that was. Because you mentioned it like a couple weeks ago. You was going to be giving it up.
I mean, it's still, like the truth of the matter is, Alyssa's probably going to be here because of volleyball and different stuff she's doing for college prep. She only going to be like at either our house or her mom's house.
I'm sorry. I was wondering, but I started seeing amen and also what. Somehow I clicked on a different video, so it's like a sermon going on my Facebook right now. I'm looking like all I'm seeing is yes, Lord, hallelujah, and I'm like, I'm like, who was preaching in our feed? I'm like, who said something? Yeah, somehow, some way, I clicked on a whole nother. It's a live feed. I have no idea. I'm like, who was preaching? But my fault, man.
Brainstorm wilding, but no.
Get me back to that.
But no, only between our house and her mom's house, she probably 2 months total. She'll be like free or available this summer because of the stuff she got going on. So and then after that, she going to college. You know what I'm saying? That following summer, she's going to have a bunch of time. Then she going to college.
So she about to hit her senior year.
Yeah.
Next year. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, truthfully, the man cave is just turned into a very nice family room.
Okay.
That's what it's eventually going to be.
The sacrifices.
Yeah, it's eventually going to be. And I think
Are you going to miss it? Here's the question, because you just talked about having to go upstairs or downstairs to go to the. Are you going to miss it? You can be honest. I mean, ain't nobody watching but your wife. And
man. When next house, the man cave ain't going nowhere until I turn. But the thing is, it's still going to be a place where TV can be watched.
Yeah.
Chill and can be had. It's just not, it's not filled with like Browns colors.
Mm-hmm.
I got to repaint our pole. There's a pole down there. I'm painting like the Browns colors. It's just not, the man cave was very man. Like,
yeah. We
even
got
this is Earth Tony, the stuff I got down there now that I've redone, but it's done. It's going to be done in a more, kind of streamlined, minimalistic way. You know what I'm saying? Not so gaudy man cave. So.
Leah said, "Where you going? Next house?" I mean, I know y'all got some plans for y'all forever home. I mean, we didn't had enough conversations up here to be like, all right.
We talking about the 4 TV joint that could be turned into 1 TV or 4 TVs.
Oh, dude, I would.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
Police should be looking at me like I'm weird when I say something like that. Oh,
I
would love that
talking
shit.
multiple leather recliners facing.
Oh,
we
man,
talking
I love that, man.
We talking man cave on a whole different. We talking.
Why not?
When I'm
because
55,
at that point, you've earned it. Why not? Why not?
When I'm 55, I'm watching every game.
Come on, man.
At the same time.
That's the perfect TV, like you said. The thing where, like you said, it's the sections, and you can have multiple games on, or it's the one bit screen, or it's half and half. Man, that's perfect right there. That's perfect.
Because I've man caved this one out. I've stretched it to the limit that it could be, and it's not too much more we can do here. But once we a couple years, we figure out what the next spot gonna be. It's going. I'm there with you. They can call us old all they want to, but I'm there with you. So all right. So I know I was talking about the, us watching the movie in the basement the other day or whatever on Friday night or whatever. But it's just, have you watched Leave Them All Behind? The Netflix movie. I heard it was terrible. Was it?
So we watched it. So I started seeing the previews on it on Instagram like 3 weeks ago. So I'm like, oh, this preview looked pretty good. So I'm like, probably tune in. So it came out obviously on Friday. So we watched it. I wouldn't say it's terrible. The problem with it is that the ending is shitty.
Yeah, people keep saying, I don't know. I watched this I wasted 2 hours.
Oh, it's 2 hours and 21 minutes to be exact, nigga. It's 2 hours and 21 minutes that it ends. And as soon as it ended, I looked at her and I said, I hated the way that ended. In the midst of every other, the rest of the movie, it's like you're almost waiting for something to happen. I know we're not going to get nothing away. Obviously, if people want to watch it, but it's like.
Fuck them. I ain't watching it.
But it's just like. You're waiting for the next big thing to happen that never really kind of happens, and then it does have stuff in it that makes sense. Like I feel like there's a lot of symbolism in it as far as our reliance on everything, which is I guess if you think about it, survivalism and talking about shit like that for years. I mean, you can't find nothing without your phone and pulling up a map. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to directions on this, or as soon as something happened, I would Google it. Or I mean, like shit, I'm looking at the TV right now with the Google thing up or whatever. I mean, it's just hell. I had something to say to my phone from a few weeks ago that Google had hit like 25 years, their anniversary or whatever. It's like we're so reliant on everything around us that we just don't know how to not be reliant of it. No, go ahead.
I just on that note. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't want to talk to that point. Just to that point. I just think as humans, we've gotten more efficient. Like, we was joking with Mackenzie the other day. She was asking a question, and we was talking about looking up in the encyclopedia, and she was like, what's that? And we explained to her what it was. My father had the entire set.
We had a whole set at home.
From A to Z, the little maroon books. We had an A to Z.
We had a whole set.
And you would go to the encyclopedia to find stuff out when we was younger. It's just Google is a more efficient encyclopedia.
And faster, yeah.
I just think we
used to go to the library. I remember in high school when we had to do our big English paper.
We got a library.
The English paper that we had to do the big part of our grade to graduate and stuff like that. We took like a field trip, like all the English classes, all went together downtown to the library. To get material and the research and stuff like that.
I just think we've streamlined our reliance, and I think I enjoy modern technology. That's another conversation. It all reminds me of those movies where people would like, I'm not really big on, the Avengers and all them kind of movies or all that kind of stuff. But all those movies in shows and cartoons, they all had some sort of like, somebody had something and they could make it work for good. They could make it work for evil.
Yeah.
It's always that like battle between good and evil. And I look at modern technology as like, it works for the good. If you look at it for what it is, as either an information source or something that's very, very, very entertaining, just leave it there. Just leave it at that. If you want to know how to make pan-seared chicken thighs with garlic and a little drizzle of something, I don't know, then Google it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
to be honest,
don't go on there to give your thoughts on why Trump shouldn't be able to run again. You're
But that's
not
the
gonna
problem.
get nowhere with that,
Yeah, but
man.
that's the problem. Most people ain't in that headspace of using it like that. I mean, like shit. How many recipes we done found on there lately or whatever? Like we use it for the regular stuff. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, in that sense.
I think too many people go on there to say, I don't know. Even finding out information about some of the stuff, like some stuff we're gonna talk about today on the pod. It's just for information purposes. It's for entertainment.
Yeah.
We don't really know these people.
Yeah.
We was joking about the Tommy thing. We ain't gonna get into Tommy and Tamar Braxton. We don't know if that white man with that flip dude ate her ass. We don't know that. We just know Tommy said it. But you got the comments, yeah, girl, get the ass, get the cash, and leave. The comments is going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't know if that man really ate that girl booty hole.
And if he did, if he likes booty, then
what do it matter? But niggas be in they see, this is what I'm talking about. Niggas are taking, you ain't never sat at a game with nobody that cared about you anyway.
Yeah.
When the last nigga took you to a basketball game, ma'am? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You out here with all these goddamn hot takes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. This shit is for entertainment purposes only. We don't know. For all we know, Tamar and Tommy could be in cahoots to drum up some shit for Tamar's tour or something. We don't know. It's for entertainment purposes. That's why I think I love Lil Duval and like Bill Burr and the dude Super Ray 14K, because all they do is do shit that's funny. And I open it up,
they
I
unbothered,
read it, and it's funny.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the stuff that comes from people like that is just real unbothered type of whatever. They, like you said, they're using the social media space for good, in a sense, and so that's in that respect, I agree with you.
Yeah,
you got to be way more unbothered about stuff.
Yeah,
or way more focused on you. Is what I would say. I mean, I was in the space earlier this week where I just kind of was just like, I got to be more intentional about stuff. I don't know why I woke up on that feeling. It was like Tuesday or so this week where I just was like, I don't know. It just kind of hit me on a wake up. It just, and again, I don't even know where it came from, but I just had this thing of just being like, yo, something is lacking, or whatever. I don't know if it's podcasts. I don't know if it's DJ. I know it's a big void DJ, and that shit is on me. Nobody else. That shit is on me. But I just had this thing where I'm like, yo, I gotta. Anything I'm feeling like a void of is on me. You know, I'm just not putting the space or the effort or the time into it to just be like, all right, you're not changing it or whatever. And I know the last time I felt that way, I was telling Khaleesha, the last time I felt that way, I went on and got a degree, and then the PhD ain't on the table right now. That is not going to happen.
Do you care about it as much as you used to, like DJing? This is the thing. This is the thing. I'm not to love it because I'm having the same battle with music. I can't seem to shake music, no matter how much I ignore it. Like, I'll get a random text from somebody, or I had Kat just send me a song or audio of her singing. She wanted a beat to it the other day. And this one rapper, Ladybug, hit me and was like, "Oh yeah,
you know rapper before,
yeah." And then Suge a couple weeks ago hit me wanting some music, and I'm just like, do I love it the way I once did? Like, do I really, really, really want to do music all the time? Like, do I really want to drive up in here and do a studio session?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And it's a thought that I'm really thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's as much as I love it and I love creating music, that same fire to like create 5 or 6 tracks in a night and then be thirsty to have somebody record to them.
Basically what you know you used to be doing it or whatever. No, I feel that 100%, you know. I just be looking at shit sometimes and it's just like I know Brother Tonight was in the feed over on the YouTube, so you know, earlier when we first started, but it's like I be looking at the shit that he's doing DJing. And I told him when he was here when we did the I guess Playboy's party a year ago. I think one of the Pod and R&B's. And I told him there, I'm like, dude, just the growth I've seen in you DJing from where he started, because he started DJing well after me, whatever. but he's in a club regularly on the weekends and stuff like that. And I just see the work he's doing and the spaces he's starting to get into. And I'll sit there and look like that. He's a perfect example of me looking at stuff sometimes and DJ and being like, oh, that's what I should have been doing. But somewhere along the line, it just stopped connecting for me. Like the shit I used to just enjoy the absolute fucking most about it. Just stopped being as fun. And even on my own at home, nigga, you couldn't stop me from turning my shit on at home and just playing music for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours at home. You couldn't stop me for doing that. I barely touch the shit at home now. And it's been like that for a while now. And I'm so picky about the stuff I actually pick when I DJ now and stuff like that. It's
can I say some shit? It's a lot. This is heavy, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, shout out to first, Pooh said sometimes DJs, we need a mental break and an equipment break. And I agree with that sometimes. This is the thing, though, man. This is the question. And I think things we desire are things that we enjoy. We're always going to kind of be a part of our life. It's always going to kind of be there. You know, even if it's on the outskirts, it's still something we enjoy. It's something, you know, the feeling I get when I do get lost in a beat or some music or something like that. I was making something the other day. So it's an unmatched feeling to get in that kind of zone. But those things become way more important when there's voids that feeling is filling. The feeling is filling. You know what I mean? So feel
the FE.
The FE is filling like filling up a cup.
Yeah.
So
the FE is filling the FI.
Yes. And so I think once you shift your focus to like family, marriage, I'm a dad now. I only say that because I think, you know, as I grew and became more comfortable in my relationship and getting, you know, going through hurdles and kind of coming out the other end of it in a better headspace. I think in those moments where I needed to fill a void, it was a lot easier to get lost in something I cared about.
It was like an escape.
It was like an escape.
Yeah.
And the more life is kind of in order, the less I need to escape. So there's no need. There used to be a need to escape. Like I needed to unplug from life for a few hours. And luckily our vices was music. And not cocaine, because some people do it for real. Some people it's a bottle of liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for me, it was music. It was coming up to a studio and recording or creating or whatever the case may be. And the more and more life begins to and kind of settle a little bit, the less desire I have to just escape. I almost have to carve out time.
Oh, you definitely got to do that.
To do it. Before, it felt like it was all, the moment I got a free second.
Oh, definitely. That was me.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if I ain't have a free second, I created a free second just because it just, I mean, I say it all the time. I remember working at B-Dubs, my second job, and coming home, and I can get home at midnight. I will still turn that bitch on and play for 2 to 3 hours. I mean, literally still do it. But I was also in the space of, yo, I ain't dating nobody. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that or whatever. And like you said, so in that respect of now that the personal life is way more calm and other shit deserves my attention more, it just don't hit as hard. As I even thought coming into this house that, oh, I got the basement now and now I can just sit down there and I can just turn it on. I'd be down there like, nigga.
I'm about to take a nap. I'm about to watch TV. Exactly.
I put that recliner back, my nigga.
I know what I'm about to do for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about to do for 2 hours. Call hogs.
And so, but I feel like, but that go back to the original part of me saying like, I feel like it's on me to find that part of it that I enjoyed again or whatever. I mean, hell, even coming up here when we first got into the studio space up here and like we got 3 separate. Everybody that's been to the studio space know we got 3 separate spaces up here in this studio space, and we got a whole space over there that I'm looking at right now that still has a DJ board over there, and still got a studio speaker over there, and all that stuff. Still got the cords and everything over there. But I ain't plugged my shit in over there in months. In months.
And we talk about how the usage of the studio has not.
We haven't maximized it.
And I think that's part. There's been a lot of either, transition for you physically, like going from being damn near single brainstorm to married brainstorm since we got this place, to like mental growth and change for me as a person, facing some of the things that made me an unsteady person. You know what I mean? Being a lot more intentional in my personal life and relationships. So everything is not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same, I don't know. It's just not the same.
I mean, shit, you got to think about the fact that we've been here in this space for 2 years or 3.
No, since 2020. 3 and some change.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going into 4. Yeah, it was. We got into here. I'll never forget it.
It was right when your dad had passed.
When my father passed. The week my father passed, that 2 weeks I took off from work to get I was either doing his funeral stuff or painting.
Yeah.
By the time he had his funeral and I got back to work, the studio was done. I'll never forget it.
So it's amazing how much time moves, and it's just like you said. So everybody's changed a ton, and so that's why I know Carlisha laughs at me a lot, but it's like I've been using that word intentional a lot. Where it's just like we not too old to chase things we really want to do. Not saying we trying to be the top producer in the world and stuff like that, but it's like, but if you got a passion, you got a passion. I mean, I saw Titan that signed into the thing and into the Facebook or whatever. And I know he has a passion for music and on his own thing, with the way it sounds and all these different things and stuff like that. And if you got a passion, you got a passion. It's like, and you got to tap into it. It's like I can't sit there and be mad at somebody or look at somebody and look at what they're doing and be like, oh man, I should be doing this, whatever. And then I go home and sit on my ass and not do some shit. Carlisha get mad at me all the time. Like, you don't even talk about the fact that you DJ on your show. Which, by the way, hey guys, if you need a DJ, you can hit me up or whatever. But I never do. Think about that. How many times have you ever heard me even say, hey, hit me up for DJ? So think about that.
Never,
Maybe less than 5 times I've said it on the show. Hey, hit me up for DJ. And I fucking DJ. I might talk about the gig I did the night before or something like that. But I never sit there and say, hey, guys, Will and them came to an event. They came to the Pod and R&B, and I sat there and said, hey, DJ Pooh is here. Hey, make sure you hit DJ Pooh for DJ. Never me. How the fuck do I do that? Why am I not being intentional for me? So how can I sit there and look at other people like, hey man, people doing this, or people doing that, or they podcasting here, or they doing this, or this person DJing doing that. And I'm sitting here at home, and I go home, and I just go sit downstairs and every now and then take a nap or something like that. Like, yo, everybody playing with the same 24 hours in a day. So I ain't got no excuse but me. That's just it. That's it. I mean, there's always other factors that come into things of who people know and stuff like this. When it comes to, like, let's say podcasts, who people know and who people going to listen to, or who people going to watch, or what the fuck ever. But at the end of the day, what work are you putting in? Yeah. And I just woke up earlier in the week just thinking to myself, like, yo, what am I, like, I'm just, it's there's so much stuff going on in the personal life that's obvious. It's there because, again, like you said, just got married, everything, and that's put that on the shelf on the side. That's obvious. Nobody's going to question you about any of that stuff or anything like that. But if it's something I want to do or something I want to be better at, then who the fuck am I? Yeah. Who am I mad at? I got to look at myself in the mirror, and I think a lot of people don't want to look at themselves in the mirror a lot of times.
That's the hardest part. Yeah. People don't want to do it, man. I talk about it all the time. I talk about it again. So for people who haven't heard it, my coach in college, I'll never forget it, man. He'd say that shit all the time. He used to always scream, look yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the mirror. And the whole offensive, he was an offensive line coach.
Yeah.
And before games, we would go, and it was this little bitty, them bathroom mirrors, like, from like school.
Yeah, like one that's over here in the bathroom across the hallway.
We all like make sure we all, like 12 of us, could see ourselves in the mirror, to look ourselves in the mirror. And he called us one day, and he ripped us to shreds in the locker room. Like, this is, y'all taking this as a fucking joke. This ain't no joke. Yeah. Like, Look yourself in the mirror. If you getting your ass whooped, look yourself in the mirror. Did you do the work that needed to happen during the week in order to be successful on Saturdays? Look at yourself first. Don't look to the person next to you. He used to say, FYB, fuck your buddy. Pause. This was 2002, 2003. Wasn't no pause back then.
Yeah.
But basically what he meant
Y'all
was...
still side-eyed each other when he said that.
Yeah, we didn't even... And it was the way the white dude said, fuck your body. Like, it was... But, like, don't worry about what he doing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what the person next to you is doing. Do your job.
Yeah.
And it's the hardest part. People don't want to do that a lot of times, man. Stop looking around and place blame on other people. Do your job. I guarantee this for anybody. If you start doing your job better, your job, fuck complain. Don't stop putting energy into what other people ain't doing. Start doing your job better. Watch things around you change. Mm-hmm. Watch them. Things around you will change, man. And if everybody around you is doing their job and making sure their job is taken care of, this thing will run smoothly. I can guarantee it. If every single person on this offensive line is doing their job every single play, every single play, I'm doing my assignment, he doing his, center doing theirs, right guard doing theirs, right tackle doing theirs, we're going to have success.
Yeah.
It's a simple concept. Mm-hmm. But in order to do that, you got to look yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself. Pause, strip your clothes off. Look, lift up the folds. Lift up your underarm. Look, be honest. Don't pull. We just casually segue into stuff. But don't be like the comment section is under that bullshit for Pamela Anderson I saw on Instagram. Don't be lying.
Yeah.
Don't see the picture and be like, oh, her skin glowing. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Her skin's wrinkled.
Yeah.
She looks terrible.
Yeah. She
looks worn out.
She looks like she been beat up by life.
She looks like she been making porno videos since the mid-90s.
And she looked like she lived in Hollywood and coke. I ain't saying she did drugs,
allegedly.
But but
But when you look in that mirror, be honest. That's part of my frustration. We was joking about. It's this picture of I'll pull it up so they can see. Mm-hmm. I'll pull it up. Here we go. Let's see if they can see this. It'd be acting funny. Oh, here we go. There it goes. This is Pamela Anderson, okay? And the comments are out of control. The skin is glowing. I love how beautiful. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I love this. She looks so fabulous. Okay. Listen. If we're going to look ourselves in the mirror, right? We're going to look in the mirror and we're going to address this life thing by being honest with ourselves about what's going on, about what we look like, about what we want out of life, about what we expect from ourselves, what we expect from other people, what we will take, what we won't take, where we stand, how we are financially, how we look physically, where we want to get to physically, where we want to get to financially, where we want to get to emotionally. Then you got to be honest about where you are and what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You cannot open up the bathroom door, strip down, look in this mirror, see bullshit and be like, I'm beautiful. I'm at the perfect weight. I make all the money I ever want to make in my life. If you're going to do that, then you're wasting your time.
True.
You're wasting your fucking time. Be honest. If you look shitty, then you look shitty.
But see, that reminds me of when Charlamagne would talk about people who are like overweight or something like that, and he'll be like, yo, you got to check yourself or something like that, and people come down on it. He'd be like, yo, well, not really about talking about the looks, but talking about the healthy aspect of things, of just being like, yo, it's not healthy. It's like, when people like say something about Lizzo or whatever, when the whole thing about how you got to look like this or whatever, it's like, but it's about the healthy aspect of things. So just being like, yo, are you eating right? Like no matter what, at some point something is look, I'm only 155, and at some point I cannot be healthy or whatever. It's about the health aspect of it. So it's about being honest about it. It ain't really about the, I guess in a sense, like the just the on the surface physical stuff. It's the actually dig a little bit deeper into it. And like I said, the healthiness of stuff or whatever. So I think it's the same thing when you look at the Pamela Anderson thing or whatever. It's like, all right, people want to just be so superficial about stuff, and we got to lie and say, oh, she's this and she's that. It's like, yeah, no, she's not. Like nobody's sitting there saying that she got ran over by a car or nothing like that. But it's just like, she's just
She looked like
she looks normal.
Like she was at Walmart and she was behind me in line.
And guess what? There's nothing wrong with normal.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with normal. But we got to get out of the space of just being like, oh,
everything's fine.
Yeah,
like that meme.
Yeah,
fire going on behind you. What? Everything's fine.
Yeah,
no, it's not, man.
She literally like she was about. She just baby ran out of Pampers. Oh, I got to run to Target real quick. I mean, that's really. Oh, I was making spaghetti for dinner. Oh, we ain't had no spaghetti sauce. Yeah. And it's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing, man.
But we got to stop gassing everybody up about every single thing.
To take it back to the sports thing, there's nothing. You keep saying there's nothing wrong with that, and that's the truth. Like there's not. Like we're talking to like I told you, Mackenzie's part of the. Is this all gonna tie back in? Like Mackenzie's part of the math thing, right? Mm-hmm. The math competition, and they meet on Fridays during lunch.
Okay.
And initially it was like, oh man, I don't want to miss lunch and recess. And I'm like, no. This is one Friday a month, I think. Okay. Or even if it's every Friday. I think it's one Friday a month, though. You have to start getting used to one stepping outside of your comfort zone, but also doing things that are important during times that you will be sacrificing something. That you got to get used to doing that. Everything you do can't feel good and come off easy.
It can't always be about fun.
It can't always be about fun. So you got to start realizing that in life you got to sacrifice recess.
What's Mackenzie? 10?
9. She'll be 10 in March, but she in the 5th. She a little young for her grade. But you got to start realizing you got to sacrifice fun sometimes in order to do something good, because you have to learn how to do these. You have to learn. This math competition is not going to be easy for you if you don't go to the practice. So you're gonna start from the bottom. They're going to teach you stuff. You're going to get smarter, and then you're going to be really good at whatever math stuff you're doing a part of the team. You're already really good at the math you already know. You're going to get some more skills, and it's like that in sports and in life. There's nothing wrong with looking like that, because there's nothing wrong with Monday morning after a Saturday college football game. You come into meetings on Monday. I don't know this team.
Yeah.
I don't know this player I'm about to go up against. There's nothing wrong with that.
You got to learn.
Now, the work I'm about to put in for the next 4 or 5 days is going to prepare me to play against this team and play against this player. Mm-hmm. But I have to be honest. I got to look myself in the mirror. I got to figure out what are my flaws, what could they attack, what I need to work on in order to be successful. That's the mindset I got to take. If I go into every game thinking, man, I'm better than all these niggas, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get my ass whooped.
And it happens.
I'm going to get my ass bust.
And it happens.
And so in life, just be honest, man. If you look like Pamela Anderson and you about to go to the store, there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But you look like Pamela.
And to be honest, again, it ain't like Pam look bad. Ain't nobody said. I'm not saying
she don't look bad. She look bad.
And you also
she look a little worn.
Yeah, but she's also an older white woman.
She's an older white woman.
So get out the comments talking about how she looks so great. Pam set people got to understand this too. Pam set a standard.
Back in the day?
Nigga, like Pam set a standard. Then now if I'm just really going to get into my mind right now, Pam set a standard between Baywatch. Nigga, she was the original two-time girl. If you really want to get into it, on what is it? What was the show called? What's it called? Two-time ABC. Home Improvement. She was the original two-time. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, like she set a standard back in the day or whatever. She's not going to be that person the whole rest of her life, which is fine. That's more dangerous to me. The fact that people still sitting there trying to be like, oh, she's this and she's that or whatever, than just being like, yo, all right, she looks good for her age or something like that or whatever. Don't gas her up like she's still 25 or something like that or whatever.
There's nothing wrong with
yeah, that one, I don't know.
All right, we'll go there. We'll go there. We'll go there. We're going to go that one. We'll go there. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like you see,
that was what the world was used to.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with either one. But we got to stop acting like hold on.
See, people lie all day long. That's the problem. People lie all day long. And then again, it's not that we not going to do that. But it's people lie all day long. Are you?
Yeah, you know I'm about to do it, man. You've been around me long enough.
Why did Leah sound like a good leather couch? I know that's what you're talking about.
What we not going to do is act like this.
Yeah.
Looks like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. Should I zoom in? I'm going to zoom in on the top. We're not gonna, and I'm not even a fan of milk. Okay? Like that. But we're not gonna act like this woman look just like this woman. Okay? Can we just be honest?
No, it's not. It's not.
Come
close.
on now.
It's not close.
Come on. Come on. If we go look in the mirror and be honest with ourselves in this life, then we got to look and be like, damn.
Yeah, it's not close.
You should look in the mirror. I've done it where I've looked in the mirror, like the bottom of my eyes are starting to get like old nigga puffy.
Man,
Like
all
puffy
that.
like an old nigga. I've looked at it.
Or as simple as seeing the gray hair you got in
Yeah.
your head and stuff like
and
that.
then embrace it.
Yeah. Yeah. People got to stop, man.
Yeah, them eyebrows. She ain't never had a brow in this motherfucker. On 2K, you can take the brows off. They take her brows off of hers. She ain't got no brows.
Nah, this is not eyebrows. Yeah, man. People got to stop with that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they'll be better.
Yeah. What else? It was something else that had happened, man. It was something with oh God, I can't remember.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Locks was on Breakfast Club, I think this week.
Mm-hmm. The Locks was? Oh, I missed that.
Well, it was only two of them. It was only Styles and Sheik.
Okay.
Jada wasn't there. They was joking, talking about he had diarrhea or something. But
his son,
he was
his
sick.
son can rap.
For real?
That's all freestyle. Go ahead.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, and whatever. But so they would, they asked him about Fat Joe saying that, in 95% of his raps he was lying. Mm-hmm. All this goes back to the whole Young Thug stuff and stuff that we talked about last week, whatever.
We got
the fucking lawyer? I'm like, that nigga sound like me.
Can we just do that real quick?
Oh, go ahead.
Can we do that real quick? I saw that video. I said, that nigga watched DMST podcast.
Yeah.
That nigga said, so Young Thug lawyer, I wish I got to find
because
this.
I almost when I shared it to my story, I almost wanted to be like, I just said it on
We should've
Sunday,
clipped
but
that.
you know what? But I didn't do it. I didn't do that. But
Man,
yeah,
that nigga's, because one of them, the fact that the one nigga started laughing was the funniest part, man.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can tag you.
I'm about to find it.
But basically, it was the same thing of what we've been saying.
So the lawyer is like, bodies on the rap. So he's reading his rap lyrics.
Yeah.
Is this it? Oh no, this ain't it. Damn, I don't remember where it's at, man. I can't remember where it was. So he's reading the rap lyrics, and this is to another dude in YSL. And he's like, he raps bodies on bodies.
Yeah.
He's rapping about having sex with women.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I said, what?
Yeah.
He also played football for Grady High School.
Yeah.
And when he would run, he would leave bodies all over the field. I said, get out of here. Then he said something about like, when I see him, when I see him, I kill. And when I have a good day in court, I say I killed it.
Yeah.
So basically, he's saying he had a good day. Well, I'm like, nigga, what?
If he gets off though, is he the new Johnny Cochran?
The comments was like, this nigga going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Hold on, it should be in your archives because you
because I saved it. Because I shared it to my story.
Yeah. Oh damn.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up real quick.
Oh man, I'm
looking at my activity, my likes.
We can't find the video, man.
Because I saw it and I started.
If you find it, just go to the post.
Oh yeah, here it is. Again, so you want
tag me?
Okay, I'll tag you. I'll tag you.
Oh, we gotta show this, man.
Yep, I got you.
Okay, so we're gonna pull this up for y'all in a second once brainstorm.
Because I swear to God, I saw it. I was like, yo, this nigga sound like me on the episode last Sunday.
Man, it was one of the funniest things I ever seen, man. I was showing it to Leah the one day. It was so funny, man.
I mean,
I got bodies on bodies. There you go. Okay. He's rapping about sleeping with a bunch of women at the same time. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not it. Maybe he's rapping about when he was a high school football star over at Brady. And he was laying people out on the field. Bodies on bodies. is fuck the police, fuck them in a high speed. It is a call out, Your Honor, to NWA with their famous song, Fuck the Police. It is social commentary. I rep my life for real, for slimes, you know I kill. Take it to trial. I kill. Now I know I have said I killed it. I pray that when I walked out of here today, someone says, Doug, how'd you do today? I'm like, I killed it. I kill refers to doing a great job when you're rapping in the studio. I kill refers to making money for the label. Running from 12, then I jump through the fences. Is it running around his neighborhood at the age of 12? He had a friend named 12 when he was younger. Is it running with his friend named 12? Hey, how you doing? I'm
In fact, he laughed. Look.
Bodies on bodies. Okay.
When he laughed, I'm going to jail.
Mama, I love you, but I must be out of here.
He said running from 12. He said he was running through the neighborhood at the age of 12.
Yeah.
This cannot be real, man.
What did somebody say last week? Somebody said last week, like, yo, his job is to introduce reasonable doubt. So
Brainstorm, this is the wildest shit. Fuck the police. This is clearly paying tribute to NWA. No, this.
Yeah, he probably going to jail. He probably going to jail. But the funny part is like people be in the comments for like defending him or whatever. And again, I forgot what it even. Oh, it was what we said last. It's like a RICO charge. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he probably going to jail. I mean, but he probably.
He said bodies on bodies when he played football at Grady High School.
Jeff, how many bodies did you lay out? I remember that Shaker game in 1997. You know what I'm saying? And you got off the hike real fast. You know what I'm saying?
I caught a body.
you caught like 3 bodies on the play. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yo.
So I mean, whatever.
Oh God, man.
No,
they do have hard evidence, and they're saying they're trying to connect. Like, there's actual like murders and stuff that happened.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, that happened, and they're talking about this stuff in the songs. So the prosecutors like these people not only was doing this stuff, they would then double back and write about it.
So they got evidence. I see correlations. Do they have hard evidence or just the lyrics?
Yeah, no, they got both.
Okay.
They got the hard evidence, and then these dummies was writing about the stuff that they was doing. And so they're using the lyrics to like solidify their case.
So this goes back to the lots thing. Like, do you think they should use lyrics as a way to? I don't think you should, because it can be something that you made up. But if you're rapping about the shit that you actually did, so like if I rap that I stole a Milky Way from the fucking Target or whatever, but then they got me on camera or something still in the Milky Way, like you can't sit there and be like, yo.
I just made that up.
Yeah. I can't be like, yo, the milk. I love milk, and I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
even in Fat Joe's explanation, that means 5% of the shit you rapped about actually happened.
What's true? Yeah.
And if one of them happened to be a murder, you fucktard, you going to jail for it.
Yeah. But that's what the law said. So they were talking about that, and they made a comment that R&B artists lie in their lyrics too. How do you feel about that? Because I know
they be lying.
I distinctly remember you, Dale, being the one that I'm gonna bring that up. The stars in the mountains. Yeah,
I'll give you the world. Come on now. And all that you wish for, and even more.
Meanwhile, the nigga's on the recliner in the basement going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because he's tired. Because because they're right about that. I mentioned it to Corlicia. I'm like, Luther was singing all these love songs, but Luther was by all accounts gay.
Yeah.
And at one point, people said that him and Freddie Jackson was a couple, or something like that. And Freddie Jackson got some dope love songs. You Are My Lady and all that stuff or whatever.
Woo, woo, woo. I heard that was like the sound you make with open air. You blowing the bottle.
Come on, man.
You blowing the bottle like, whoo. That's what I want. A woo 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 came from. Is that Luther?
No, the woo woo. No. The woo woo, and that's not even Freddie Jackson. That's
what the fuck is that?
God. And I know. Pooh
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah. Pooh might still be in the feed, but the woo 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 song is not. It's not him. It's not Freddie. It's Jeffrey Osborne. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, so technically R&B artists do lie technically in their lyrics too, because you ain't living up to. But it's just, I think the difference is that sounds good and that's more relatable for the whole population.
Yeah.
Killing a nigga,
Yeah, no,
selling drugs
no,
ain't
but
the
they
same.
can't do that with R&B because R&B is particularly to set the mood.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically you're writing R&B from the perspective of the person talking to their partner.
Yeah.
So when I write "Meet Me at the Altar in Your White Dress," that I'm writing that so that a dude can play that for his woman.
Yeah.
I'm writing, I just heard the other day, and y'all picked the banger of a song by Rotimi. What's the name of the song?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I'm writing "I Do" for people to play for their wife at their wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm writing this for.
And I have a thing where I just YouTube videos of the wedding videos and stuff. I'm a sucker for them. So, but so you see that song from Rotimi on it on a lot of videos.
Yeah. And she said Neo lied. Said he wanted to be a good man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2 kids on his
That's
wife.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You could
So the lots
you can
ain't
want to be a
lying.
good man. You know what I'm saying? But
So the lots ain't lying. R&B artists lie all the time. So is it the same thing, or do we just give them a pass because it's R&B?
yeah, it's not murders.
Okay.
It's like Young Thug and them shot at somebody's mama and then wrote in a song, we shot at your mama, you ain't said nothing since. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. That's the problem. If I want to lie to this woman and tell her I'm going to buy her a bag, that's on me.
I'm going to give you the sun and everything or whatever. All right, cool. And if you want to believe that, ma'am.
That's on you, man.
But if I told you I shot your mama or I shot at your mama.
And your mama come up shot, now we got a whole different set of circumstances. Oh, man. What's
No, that's hilarious to me. But all right.
Well, let's get to some I guess it's some taco bake waiting at the house for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got a little beef and broccoli at the crib that's been being made or whatever. So
shout out to Liz. She do this like taco bake where it's like I do ground chicken, but it's like ground chicken and the beans and corn and rice and all that and cheese. So you put the tortillas on the bottom, then you put all the stuff you would put on like a taco or burrito.
Yeah.
And then but you layer it. And then you put the tortilla on top. You can cut it out and like it almost reminds you of like a lasagna. But
that's what it sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like so you'll cut it out and then you melt cheese on top and then you top it with like salsa and sour cream and shit like that. It'll be so goddamn good, man.
Shit, I might have to
have her slide the recipe over.
Yeah, I might have
good,
to give
bro.
something like that a try because it's just that goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the internet and stuff. I mean, that's all. Carisha probably got about 100 recipes saved or whatever. You know, that just you see the videos and who did this and who did that or whatever. And you used to have cookbooks back in the day or whatever. Now you just get online and you go to YouTube and you see somebody prepare a whole meal. I'm like, oh, cool, let me give this a try, something like that. But even with tacos, I mean, I know you say you use ground chicken. I mean, I've been making chicken tacos a lot lately, especially after doing a diverticulitis thing. It's just like I don't do red meat as much, so I'll get boneless.
You can do chicken. You can do chicken with it. Yeah, it's
boneless,
good,
skinless chicken thighs. I cook them, take them out, chop them up or whatever, throw them back in the skillet, season up or whatever, for the tacos. Get the little street taco soft things or whatever. Oh man,
and hot fire. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat. Yeah. All right. She said thanks. Okay. Yeah. All right, but yeah. So we will get out of here. But again, we do have a guest lineup next week, so it's dope because it's somebody we've had on before. He's doing really, really big things. Yep. So it'll be cool to have him on a show next week and catch up. So again, he'll be here unless something big happens or whatever. But it was something we supposed to get into earlier this year that we didn't or whatever. So that'd be dope to have. And then I'm gonna take a quick second to shout out Ulysses, man. I went to her comedy thing. Well, at the Improv on Thursday. It was actually Rob Ward. So let me not say it's like it's hers. It was Rob Ward. I've never really seen his comedy. I know he's been on Martin Lawrence stuff and things like that. I've never seen his comedy.
Rob Ward funny.
Yeah, but I've never really watched his stuff. But he's trying to get like a more like a urban-ish type night regularly at the Improv or whatever. But they had some really good comics down there. Ulysses, she did her thing. Me and Corliss were talking about like, because obviously when we're talking to somebody like her, we know her. and comedians, like you can't change. If you see sets, you see sets a lot of times, or whatever. But she,
the hardest part.
Yeah. So she took some of her jokes and redid some things or whatever. So it was dope to see her down there and stuff like that. So shout out to her for doing that. But the Rob Ward thing was dope. Hopefully maybe they can turn that into something. I mean, I don't know. I told Carlisha, like, it's tough because you want to get black people to come out, but can you get them to come out consistently every month or something like that? So I mean, well, we'll see. But so shout out to Rob Ward and for doing that and putting that together. It was there's some funny comedians down there. So we did that on Thursday. And like I said, then Playboy will be back next week. So we'll catch you on that Sunday. Dev, give them all your shits.
Man, it is a big Dev, man. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. It's Real Big Dev 216 everywhere, man.
All right, man. And DMST16 at yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concerns, all of that stuff. Remember to follow us, DMST Boys, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. You get all the notifications when we go live, all those different things. And on Facebook, obviously. A lot of y'all are tuned in on Facebook right now. So it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I'm DJ Brainstorm for you and on social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4 letter.
Hey, real quick, I forgot to say this. Shout out to Brother Knowledge from our pod and R&B fame. Yeah. He makes shirts, stuff like that. He made this shirt, had some left over, gave him to Leah. Leah gave it to me. So this Brother Knowledge made this.
The Browns one you got him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so I might have to get Brother Knowledge info. And, get it out there if people get some shirts and stuff made.
Will he be willing to come sit down on an episode?
We need to get him up here,
because
man.
that brother,
we need to get him up here.
That one pod in R&B.
We got to get him up here, man.
So
we should talk to him. All right, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all.